Here we have 40 idiot drivers. Before we continue, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications so you never miss another video. A car doing donuts in a busy street ends up hitting another car. A semi's detached bed is just sitting in the middle of this highway. This car narrowly avoids getting into a head-on collision with a semi going down the wrong side of the road. This driver squeezes their way into this parallel parking spot. A taxi letting passengers out on the side of the road is nearly hit by a semi. A minivan does donuts and drives off, hitting several parked cars and lawn ornaments in its wake. This cyclist gets cut off by a semi making a turn and gets their bike crushed. A car swerving between lanes ends up scraping along the sides of several cars and a semi. This driver decides to drive in the grass and into a lake in this neighborhood. A driver using the emergency lane to cut by traffic ends up running into a pole. A car swerves to avoid hitting another car and ends up swerving across several lanes of traffic, narrowly avoiding hitting quite a few cars. A driver not paying attention drives straight into a barrier. A car speeds through a red light and narrowly dodges hitting two other cars. This car is stopped at a red light, but is halfway into the intersection. This truck drives into the left turn lane only to keep going straight and ends up driving onto the wrong side of the road. A minivan trying to change lanes gets spun around by a semi, somehow avoiding taking much damage. A minivan runs a red light and is instantly pulled over by an undercover cop. A car seemingly trying to get out of a parking space ends up repeatedly slamming into the cars around it. This video shows several cars skating over railroad tracks that have been closed due to an oncoming train.
Schauen wir mal das große Chaos. Chaos perfekt. Und der bleibt jetzt schön mit auf dem Bahnübergang stehen. Und dabei kommt dann noch der andere, der passt aber auch nicht durch. Ne? Da muss man jetzt ein bisschen miteinander kämpfen. Ah, da passt noch einer durch, passt noch einer durch. Ne? Alles klar. Ja. Macht der Straßenbahn langsam, weil wir sehen auch hier mit zwei Straßenbahnen, dass der hier auch schon im Gegenverkehr rumsteht. Ja? Weil das ist natürlich der beste Platz. Ne? Weil wenn es clean wird, ja, aber guck mal, das schafft er ja durch. Ne? Da kann man jetzt gemütlich durchfahren. Alter, das ist krank, Alter. Kupplung da, Handbremse, alles. Aber du siehst, dass da rote Ampel ist, aber es ist noch grün frei.
A car driving on the wrong side of the road is pursued and pulled over by police. A car zooms through a red light to make a left, cutting off the driver filming in the process. This car holds up traffic and drives along a crosswalk while trying to make a U-turn. A car gets scraped by a work truck merging into their lane. A car cuts off a semi and forces it to drive along the sidewalk. This person is driving a motorized scooter on the road. The car makes a left turn on red and nearly ends up T-boning another car. A car pulls onto the side of the road before suddenly making a left, nearly causing an accident.
What's wrong with you?
A man fiddles with his car before something bursts and smoke starts filling the car. This van loses control and smashes into someone's yard, taking out their trees. A car trying to drive across the highway causes another car to swerve and edge themselves up onto the barrier. This motorcycle is towing along a bicycle by just having one foot on the motorcycle and one foot on the bike. A car speeding and swerving through the highway scrapes between two other cars before making a break for it.
Oh, you gotta go.
A work truck drifts and pushes itself and another truck through a barrier. A car accidentally drives into an underpass, only to reverse too fast and crash into a building. A car decides to make an illegal left turn on red right in front of two police officers. A motorcycle speeding and swerving through the interstate gets pulled over by a cop. This truck has a grocery cart stuck underneath it. A woman goes to get out of her car without putting it in park and accidentally hits the gas, causing her to crash into the side of a building. Several cars decide to change lanes by driving uphill over a median. A car decides to take a left from 2 lanes over at an intersection. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to never miss our videos. Watch the videos on screen now.